6 runs.
Hello and welcome. You're watching NewsX with me, Mohammed Saleh. And this of course, is the very special program on IPL. We've just witnessed a cracker of a contest, and it was, of course, Kolkata who managed to trump Punjab yet again. So this is the 8th straight match which Kolkata has won over Punjab in the IPL, and this is what is very interesting. And this was, of course, a contest which Kolkata won very, very convincingly. The Indian Premier League Season 10 extravaganza continues with 10 matches already having been played. And tonight what we saw was, of course, Kolkata beating Punjab in a very convincing manner. We'll also be reviewing Mumbai's super performance that helped them beat Hyderabad. And NewsX, of course, brings to you the Cricket Carnival as we discuss, analyse and bring everything from the world of IPL. The former India cricketer Ritendra Singh Sodhi will, of course, be joining us live from Chandigarh. And sports guru Himanshu Chaturvedi will also be joining us live from Delhi. So these, of course, are the guests that we've got, will help us through understand this magnificent victory which Kolkata have had over Kings XI Punjab. Well, let's discuss match number 12 of IPL 10, which is to be played at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. And this time round, Bengaluru will also have an extra advantage of playing at their home ground. This, of course, is the preview of the match that will be played tomorrow, which is at this point required for the most for Bengaluru, is that they're playing on their home turf, and they also will have Virat Kohli, who will be joining back after the injury scare. So in all, 3 matches have been played by the team. The Shane Watson-led Hyderabad have just managed to win 1 match, whereas Rohit Sharma's Blue Army are doing well in the tournament with 2 comfortable victories. The most important aspect is, of course, the return of Virat Kohli, and Bengaluru will look up to him to get them past the finish line. So it will be an interesting clash that will take place tomorrow when Bengaluru will, of course, be taking on their opponents. And let's also take a look at some of the key players which, of course, Bengaluru will be having. They have got Virat Kohli, who will join them, and this is a cracker of a contest that we can expect.
I got hit on the 16th, so it's almost a month, since I've been injured, and never a good feeling when you've played for sort of 7-8 years without missing a game at all. Rest is different, but missing because of injury is very different. So yeah, I'm just delighted to be back, very excited to take the field. Maybe that was just to reignite that spark in you that needs to stay, and when you play a lot of cricket, that can tend to go down. So luckily it's stayed, and now I'm even more excited to take the field. So very happy, yes.
So that is what Virat Kohli said after he was declared fit to play. He will, of course, be on the ground tomorrow. And to discuss more on this, we are joined in by Ritendra Singh Sodhi and Himanshu Chaturvedi. Ritendra, let me start with you. Virat Kohli, we were missing him in the IPL, but now he is back. So how big an advantage is this going to be for the RCB?
RCB will be breathing easy now because at certain moments, if we talk about the few games which RCB has played, they really missed Virat Kohli, because without Virat Kohli, RCB just seems to be a half side, and with Virat Kohli coming in tomorrow, I'm sure that fortunes of Bangalore will change, because the way RCB needed Virat Kohli, I think we came to know from the last few games, because they were not playing well, they were struggling, they never had a captain who can marshal his resources so very well. But now Virat Kohli coming back, their batting seems better, because Virat Kohli can really anchor the inning, he can really smash the bowling. So everything seems in place at the moment, because this is what, when big players come back in the ranks, happens with the team.
Absolutely, and also considering that they'll be taking on Mumbai, and Mumbai this time round, they have started off fairly well. Of the 3 matches that they've played, they have managed to win 2. Himanshu, so how does this stack up? This is an important contest for them with Virat Kohli back in the team. How easy is it going for Mumbai to take on Bengaluru on their home ground?
Well, Virat is a full package as a sportsman. I mean, it's a captain, Indian team captain, a great batsman, great energy on the field. I'm sure there's going to be a huge difference between the style of the entire team and the confidence. But on the contrary, I would say that Mumbai is on a high. They played some very good cricket in the last two matches, and I think should be a very, very close contest. We can't say that Virat coming would make a huge difference. Yes, certainly it is going to make a difference. The edge would go towards, if you on paper see it tilt toward the RCB, but to me it's a very, very equal fought contest tomorrow.
Okay, so will you stick your neck out? Would you want to pick someone who would be the clear favourites to win this, or would you say that this is all going to be even Stevens between RCB and Mumbai tomorrow? Himanshu?
Well, from again, I mean, I would say that the Pandya brothers should make a difference on Mumbai side, because these are two brothers who are actually going great. I mean, in Rohit Sharma, and if everything going all right, and he gets down to the right side of batting, because he's been shuffling up and down. If he sticks to his position, maybe at the second down, I think Mumbai is having a very, very good go tomorrow. And of course, I mean, I would see that some of the bowlers from the RCB side should do it, because Mumbai right now has a very good confident batting side. So I think the RCB bowlers should come up and they should really take them on. Let us see who's the one who actually excel tomorrow, because they have a very good lineup on bowling. So let's see. To me, it's RCB's bowling versus Mumbai's batting tomorrow.
So RCB's bowling versus Mumbai's batting. And also, Ritendra, let me now come over to you. Rohit Sharma has not been in a very good form. A lot of people know that he is, when he gets going, no one can pretty much stop Rohit Sharma. But is he struggling with his form, or is there this question of confidence where, because he's not batting very well enough, he is not very sure about where to actually come in and bat? Is that what is worrying and pulling Rohit Sharma down?
Rohit Sharma in his form is the most dangerous batsman in the world if you talk about the shorter format of cricket. But all said and done, at the moment he doesn't seem to be in his form whatsoever. He's struggling. He's not able to move his feet the way he actually does when he is in sublime form. So his form is a matter of concern, because we see the Pandya brothers doing so well, Harbhajan doing really well, Bumrah coming up and bowling so well. But somehow you need your captain to lead by example. So I'm sure tomorrow Rohit Sharma will try to make amends and play a big knock, which is the need of the hour for Mumbai Indians.
Absolutely. And the other match that we'll of course talk about is between the Gujarat Lions and the Super Giants. Now, when the tournament started, Gujarat Lions were considered as a very strong team, but they are sitting at the bottom. Himanshu, does it surprise you at all that Gujarat is sitting at the bottom? It's struggling with form. What's going wrong with Gujarat?
I think the lack of motivation from the captain, but I believe Jadeja is coming back tomorrow. That's what the news is. And I think Jadeja coming back to the team will make a lot of difference, because they are really missing something badly, because they've lost two matches by 10 wickets and 9 wickets. I mean, that isn't Gujarat of last year. Nothing has changed. The teams are very much the same. Nothing much has changed into the team. I think it's just the motivation and the focus which the Rana has lost. And if he gets it tomorrow, and if Jadeja is back into the team, I'm sure they should be playing back like what they did last year. So I have a lot of hope from the Jadeja comeback and Rana learning some lessons from the defeat he's already got.
Right, and also how does Pune look? Do you think that they can actually, will it be easy for Pune to take on the Gujarat Lions and defeat them tomorrow, considering that Gujarat are struggling with their form? Ritendra, if you could come in for that.
Actually, lots of things are happening. If we talk about the Pune camp, they are not gelling with each other. We have seen a lot of things happening with Steven Smith and MS Dhoni. They are, as we just came to know, that something happened where Sakshi also came in. So I think they really have to come out of this and perform as a unit. Because if two big players, two big icons in your team are not gelling along with each other, that doesn't help the cause. Though it's an easy game, Gujarat is struggling with their form. Pune should definitely come ahead, but somehow they have to gel together, because as a unit, you're called a team. If you don't help each other, if you have some rivalry within each other, then that doesn't help at all. So that is something which Pune would be really wanting to come out of it.
Absolutely, but the team that is not struggling with form, that has been flying high, is of course Kolkata, who've beaten Punjab with 8 wickets in hand, who won their second match of this season in the Indian Premier League. Now, skipper Gautam Gambhir led from the front in the chase with an unbeaten 72 runs. And with this, Gambhir has also become the orange cap holder. Kolkata have surprised Punjab with Sunil Narine opening the innings, and the West Indian spinner who smashed 37 runs. And these were very quick fire runs that he scored. Earlier, Punjab had managed to just score 170 of 9 of their stipulated 20 overs. Manan Vora and David Miller had top scored for the Punjab team with 28 runs each, as none of the batsmen could get off to a big score. They got the starts, but they could not convert those starts into a big score. Now, Umesh Yadav signalled his return with a bang after picking up 4 crucial wickets. So, Rutender, let me come to you on this. KKR has a phenomenal record against Punjab. They've been beating Punjab in the last 8 times they met in the IPL. Was this at all an expected result?
Yeah, it was expected because I'm sure that Kolkata is superb when they play in their home ground. They know the conditions so very well. And today it was a flamboyant performance, the way Gautam Gambhir batted, because 170 was not very small total. You need to really bat well to chase this. But the way Gautam Gambhir batted, the way Manish Pandey, Robin Uthappa and Sunil Narine chased this total, it was just peanuts. So they just went through and finished the match before 3 overs. So that shows the strength in the batting lineup of Calcutta. And Kings XI Punjab, they were roaring high before this game. Now they have something to talk about because they can't be complacent. Bowling is the cause of concern, and somehow the runs, you really need to convert your starts into bigger ones. So the 28 runs was the highest among all the batsmen. So that shows nobody converted their starts into bigger ones. So that is a big predicament.
Absolutely. We'll come back and discuss more on what happened with Punjab batting, what went wrong for them. But sticking a bit more with Kolkata, Sunil Narine, everyone knows his spin prowess, but also as a pinch hitter. Did he take Punjab by surprise, Himanshu?
Yeah, of course. I mean, I think it was a very, very intelligent cricket by Gautam Gambhir. All his experience up there and getting Sunil Narine at the top with that kind of confidence. And mind you, it wasn't a low score. 170 at this pitch is not a low score at all. And you have good bowlers. But I think it's the smartest move by Gautam Gambhir. And he really played a gamble getting him on the top and really paid off. And I'm sure there must have been a lot of study gone in because we've never seen the highest we've seen him batting at 8. I mean, somebody who's at 8 and you give him a confidence of coming and opening the side was tremendous. And I think only Gautam Gambhir can do this with his kind of intelligence and experience. So hats off to Gautam, the way he brought the team back. A lot of misfielding, a lot of catch drops, everything went wrong for him except Umesh Yadav's 1 over. I mean, I believe everything was wrong for him on the field, but the way he turned it around, and almost the match was won the way both of them played before Sunil got out. So for me, match was over the minute he went out because they've already gone to past 11 as an average, and they had a depth in batting also. You have 2 very good players, Uthappa and Mayank Pandey coming in.
Absolutely, and considering that this match which was played at the Eden Gardens, a new wicket had been rolled out. No one really knew how this new wicket would actually behave. In that, considering that no one actually knew how this new wicket was going to behave, 170 runs. It's not a small total, but Kolkata made it look extremely easy. Is it this Gautam Gambhir magic that worked for them, Ritender?
Yeah, it did, and they really out-thought Kings XI Punjab because nobody thought in their wildest of dreams that Sunil Narine will come and open the innings. So the plan was simple, that Sunil Narine was given all the license to go and smash the bowling from the first ball onwards. And he did that. He got runs, got 37 very important runs. And by the time Sunil Narine got out, as Himanshu has rightly pointed out, it was all over for Kings XI Punjab. So I think that is smart thinking. Gautam Gambhir is a seasoned pro. He knows how to lead his team. And the best part is his form has been superlative. And at the moment, he's leading the run scorers in IPL. So that shows that if Gautam Gambhir can strike this form throughout IPL, I am sure that Kolkata has all the chance to go through the last stages.
Absolutely. If this is the form which continues for Gautam Gambhir, Kolkata, of course, are very strong contenders. But looking a bit at the bowling of Punjab, you know, this is the kind of figure that Punjab bowlers have struck up. Sandeep Sharma, 3 wickets, 3 overs, 28 runs conceded. Ishant Sharma, 2 overs. He was not used enough. He conceded just 16 runs. Then Maxwell, who conceded 18 runs in 1 over. And then Varun Aaron, who conceded 23 runs in 2 overs. Is the Punjab bowling lineup a little weak? Could they not have, you know, were they unable to put the Kolkata batsmen under pressure where they could have dried up the runs and that could have made Kolkata lose wickets? But that did not happen because the Kolkata batsmen were able to unravel the Punjab bowling. Is the Punjab bowling lacking in depth here? Ritender, if you could take that.
Yeah, definitely, because 170 was always a good total they put on the board, and we all thought that there will be fight by Kings XI Punjab, but the way Sandeep Sharma bowled, I think he can do better. And Glenn Maxwell coming for that over, I thought that it was not required, because at that stage you had your bowlers, Axar Patel was there, you had other bowlers, their overs were still left, and Glenn Maxwell coming in and giving around 18 runs, and all the pressure went off. So that is where now Kings XI Punjab has to really sit and talk, because if you lose a single game in IPL, you go on to lose the momentum, and that is what which bigger teams don't want.
Absolutely. So we'll slip into this, of course, is the special IPL show that we are discussing. You know, Kolkata have very convincingly beaten Punjab Kings 11. Kings 11 Punjab seem to have lost a bit of momentum, but it was all the way Kolkata's spectacular display of batting prowess that won the match for them. However, when you talk about the batting of Kings 11 Punjab, despite the fact that they've got some big pinch hitters, they did not or could not, although their batsmen got a few starts, they were not able to convert those starts into big scores. And we have got cricket experts Himanshu Chaturvedi and Ritender Singh Sodhi who are also joining us. You know, Ritender, let's start with this. Punjab, they put out a decent score. 170 is the score that they put out. But when you look at the top scores individually, 28 that was scored by Vohra and also by Miller. This is the top score that they have got. Do you think individually the Punjab Kings 11 batsmen failed to convert those initial starts that they got? What happened? Was it poor shot selection, overconfidence, or was it a lapse in judgment in choosing their shots?
I think they really missed the bus, because in cricket manuals it is said that when you get a good start, you need to convert them, and that is what good teams are all about. But Kings 11 Punjab, they really threw it away. They got good starts, Manan Vohra, Maxwell, Miller, they got runs on the board. But if you don't convert it to bigger ones like 60, 70, 80, you can't get the bigger runs on the board too. And they were around 30 to 40 runs short considering the wicket, because as we have been talking, Kolkata wicket is always on the slow side, but this is a newly laid wicket. This seems different. It's full of runs, the way Gautam Gambhir and his men chased 170 just in 17 overs. So that shows Kings 11 could have mustered more runs. So that was a problematic area. I'm sure they will address to it, and I'm sure by the next game these starts will be converted into bigger ones. Only then you can beat bigger teams like Kolkata.
Absolutely. And also, Himanshu, you know, considering the kind of record which Kings 11 Punjab seem to have against Kolkata, what's gone wrong for them? I mean, is it some kind of a psychological problem, some issue with their confidence, having lost 8 straight matches in the IPL against Kolkata? What's happening?
I think they were a little too overconfident the way they were winning. And to me, you see, 170 looked a little... Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Himanshu.
Hello?
Yes, Himanshu, go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, what I'm saying is the 170 also looked like a far-fetched thing, because the kind of misfielding we had from Kolkata side. I mean, 170 wasn't actually a very fair score they got. But on the contrary, if you see till the 17th over, they were so solidly looking. To me, at least they had lost about 25, 30 odd runs. as Jitendra also said. And the whole match and the contest would have changed. If they had those 25-30 runs. What they were doing at that stage, I have no idea. Why they threw 3 wickets in 1 over. I'm sure Umesh bowled very well, but those shots were very loosely played. I mean, they were not required at that stage. You could have kept the ball down. You didn't have to lift the ball. You could have easily scored another 20-25 runs, and the whole picture would have changed. Your bowlers wouldn't have been under pressure then onwards. And second, I'm quite surprised that Axar was not opened. You see, he did open, and what he did in the very first over, he took a wicket, which was very, very important wicket. It turned around the match. So there was something was missing off color. I mean, Maxwell, he shouldn't have come for bowling himself. He could have used anybody else. He didn't use Ishan enough. So there was something really, either they had a bad day, or they didn't plan themselves, or they were not very comfortable. They couldn't read it. So I think it's just an off day for them, and Kolkata had a hometown, so they were confident enough to take it forward.
Absolutely. So Kolkata will, of course, be progressing with more confidence in this tournament. Thank you very much indeed, Ritendra Singh Sodhi and Himanshu Chaturvedi, for joining us and giving your inputs. And also, let's now turn our focus to some other news now. With Sachin Tendulkar's much-awaited biographical film, Sachin, A Billion Dreams, set to release on the 26th of May, the Master Blaster was seen attending the trailer launch in Mumbai. Sachin said that he is looking forward to his biopic to meet the expectation of his fans, and also picked out his best moment in his life. Now, this is the third biopic movie on cricketers after Azhar and MS Dhoni, An Untold Story. Now, let's listen to the legendary cricketer.
There is no toss-up there. It's World Cup finals. There is no toss-up there. I don't think there is a greater cricketing moment for me in my life. Without any doubt, that sits right at the top. The whole country went berserk, and that is one moment I want to live for. And that was one moment which changed my life in 1983 when I saw Kapil Dev holding that beautiful trophy. That was the moment, and then I was chasing my dream, trying to get to that moment, and when eventually happened, I don't think anything gets better than that in life. Yeah, I'm a private person, but over a period of time, I've also figured out there are certain things which people want to see, people want to know, and I've made all possible efforts to try and live up to their expectations, and what I also feel comfortable with. So we got to find that in-between balance where, they also get enough and I'm also comfortable.
So that is what the Master Blaster had to say ahead of the release of his movie. And with that, we've reached the conclusion of this special program on IPL. Thanks for tuning in.
It's a good delivery, full of legs. That's gone for 6 runs.